Hi everyone, happy February and welcome to my February online card class. My name is Donna Winter and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Middletown, Connecticut in the USA. So today is February 20th, it's 11 o'clock and this is February's online card class. We're doing 4 everyday cards: sympathy, thinking of you, thanks, and happy birthday. If you would like to receive these 4 cards in a card kit for free, you can with a minimum purchase on my website using this hostess code of $40 before the end of February, or March 1st. Why don't we say March 1st? Also, I do have a link if you just want to buy the card kit without an order. There's a link down below to purchase that for $25. And also, if you don't want the card kit but you want the directions, there's another link to purchase the directions for $10. So, with that being said, I'll have other things in the description box below too. I'll put the measurements for all the cards down there too. So let's get started. I hope you enjoy this class. Here are some of the products that we're going to be using for during class today. So this die here, this circle die, is from this Spotlight in Nature die set. The mixed florals, we're using a die from that. That's right here. That's in the mixed florals bundle. That's for that greenery there. The butterflies are from Beautiful Butterflies dies. That's that. Unbounded Love is the sentiments you'll see around. This one and that one on the inside. This Thanks So Much is in the Memorable Blooms, and that's Memorable Blooms, the flowers from that. Thanks So Much. And also the You've Been on My Mind is in here too. And did we use any dies from this? Just the die cut to die cut that out. This die cut, this circle die cut, is from an old die set, Everyday Details dies, which some of you probably already have. This is the deckled circle dies that's cutting out this vellum. This is an old retired punch. And this is an Unbounded Love. That's the Unbounded Love dies. All these dies come with Unbounded Love. They're awesome. And the sentiments for this happy birthday come from the translucent florals. Okay, I think that's everything. As I go along, I do share some of the products too as each card is getting done. So sit back and enjoy. Thank you. Okay, so let's start with card number 1, and this is a thank you card, but you can make it any sentiment you want. I have it blank on the inside for you to do whatever message you want. So here's what the packet will look like when you get it. The gems will be in this little container here. We'll put that aside. Put those aside. We're going to be stamping on that, stamping on this. I did a little cut on the side there so you would know which piece you're going to be stamping. I'm going to put the envelope aside. So here's the base card, and what you're going to do, there's 2 pieces of DSP here. There's a bigger piece, and I'm not sure if you can see, but there is a score line in there. I scored all these. So we're going to fold on that score line. Okay, and I burnish it, and then I'm going to glue this piece here. And we're going to glue that down right to the edge of the left side of the base card, making sure it's nice and even. And if you want, you can hold it up like that and hold it down and make sure it's even. Okay? And that's going to be the fold in your card, okay? And then we're going to take this piece of DSP and we're going to, I'm going to put this side up so it matches, all the inside will be the same. Or you could put this side. It doesn't really matter. You could do whatever you want. This is what it would look like if you did this one. It would be the same. Let me put the card up here so you can see what it looks like. I'll put that right there. But I'm going to put glue on this portion and put that part down so the matches on the inside. So we're going to glue that down, and you're going to glue that down all the way to the right side of the card. And putting all these layers on here makes the card thicker so it doesn't seem so thin, because DSP is a little thinner than regular cardstock. Those are going to be layered together. All of these are going to be layered together, so we're going to do that now. I'm going to layer this down. I'm going to glue all these down. So I'm going to leave about 1/8 of an inch from the fold line there and glue that down even with the top and the bottom. And if it's a little longer, you can always trim it, but this one is actually fitting really well. So we're going to take the next Flirty Flamingo piece, we're going to layer that down. I love layers. I don't know about you guys, but I love layers. Okay, and then there's one more layer to go on top of it, and this is, what color is this? Peach pie, I think. So pretty. These colors are very pretty and springy, and these all get layered together too. So we're going to do all that. Let's layer this onto the Melon Mambo. I always use glue because I like the wiggle room. A lot of people do like to use the seal, but I don't particularly care for it because I can never get anything straight. This gives me a little bit of wiggle room so I can get things straight. So all these are going to be layered on top of one another here. Okay. And this is going to go on the front of the card, and I did put it on with dimensionals so it popped up a little. So what I do for that is I'll take the dimensionals and I'll put 3 along this edge and then 3 along the edge, flipping it over. That way you know that your dimensional is not going to hit the part that you want the card to open. Okay. And that's going to go there. And I'm trying to make it even all the way around as best as possible. Okay. And that's pretty fast doing all that. So we'll put, oh, and then we're going to do this too. We're going to layer these up. So I layered this on top of here. Trying to make it as even as possible. Then take this piece and layer it right along the edge too, making it as even as possible. Just gives it another pop here. I think that looked really cute. And it pops on the inside too, because you'll see. So this is going to get glued onto the inside, I believe I glued this part on. So I'm going to put glue right here. And glue this piece down. And turn it over to make sure you can see, and making that even too. All right. That's the strip piece in your directions. Isn't that cute? That looks cute. All right, now for stamping. Let's put this aside and we're going to stamp. We're going to stamp on this, and this is the inside. Okay, and these. Okay, so let me get the Melon Mambo stamp pad. And move those gems out of the way there. I'm going to put that up there. Thanks so much. And this comes from Memorable Blooms. That's going to go right on the circle here. Okay. The flowers, and you could choose any flowers you want. These flowers have die cuts with them, so I will die cut them out. So we're going to do 3, and then actually I'm going to put one on the inside too, down the bottom, down here on the inside. Okay, and with the magic of television, I have these already done. All right, so now we're going to close this up. And take the card. This I'm going to glue down partially, just leaving a little bit of the overhang going over. I'm going to put glue on this side of the circle. And have it go just like that. Then I'm going to glue 2 of these down and pop the 3rd one up. Let's put this one down, glue this down. And this one's going to be popped up with a dimensional. Right, like that. Okay, and then the inside gets glued in. And then this card is complete. Now you could do Wink of Stella if you wanted. Oop, and I do have the gems that I want to put down. So we're going to put 1 up here and 2 on the sentiment. Okay, let me show you the stamp set. This is the Memorable Bloom stamp set, and these are the dies that we used. These have really awesome dies in them. The sentiments are from this also, the thanks so much. And the other card that we're doing too has a sentiment from here. So the first card's done. Let's move on to number 2. Okay, here is card number 2. It's a sympathy card, but you can make it any sentiment you want with your sentiments. You'll get your die cut here to put your sentiment on. And this is a taller card that opens taller. I know it's called something, but I can't. And my heart goes out to you. I think that's a really pretty sentiment. So these sentiments are from Unbounded Love stamp set, which I will pull over here. This is Unbounded Love, and we've used this before in my card classes. So with Sympathy and My Heart Goes Out to You are both in here. And this paper is a new well, it was. I have a feeling that it's gone. The last time I looked for it, I couldn't find it, but that doesn't mean it's not there because it's an online exclusive. It's called, what is it called? Serene Love, okay? Serene Love, and the number, here's the number is 166261. So hopefully it's still available. I'm not sure if it is. We'll put that aside. So when you get your kit, you're going to have gems in it, so be careful when you dump it not to lose your gems. There's 2 pieces of, there's 3 gems, 2 pieces of greenery. Unfortunately, we have to fussy cut this flower. I apologize for that. But fussy cutting is relaxing. We're going to tell ourselves that it's relaxing. It's yeah. Some people really love it. Some people really hate it. All right, so this is the inside. We're going to glue this piece onto the inside. We got to grab my sentiments too. I'm wondering whether I grabbed them or not. Let me see. So yes, I did. Okay, my heart goes out to you. Goes on the inside. And that's with Night of Navy ink. I'm going to try and straighten this out and stamp that right in the center. Okay. And this gets glued to the inside. So you could make this a birthday card too if you wanted. It doesn't have to be a sympathy card. All right. This has a little bit of a border going around the edge, just like that. This is going to get glued in, and you can also swap sides too, because look at how pretty that is. That's really pretty on that side. So you can always swap too if you feel like it. You don't have to do it the exact same. All right, that goes in the front. These are really quick cards. Quick, simple, and really pretty. This is a wood grain DSP. I don't know if you can see it. There it is. Isn't that nice? And that goes here, leaving about 1/4 inch on the side. I'm going to glue that in. With Sympathy is the next stamp. I'm going to stamp that also with Night of Navy. I'm going to go a little bit toward the right side there, because when I put it on, I'm going to overlap the flower. This is going to go on with dimensionals. Okay. I'm going to put it about right there. How's that? We're going to glue these down first. So I have a feeling, I think I cut them. I thought they were kind of long. I did cut them. So I'm going to cut it right about here. Okay. And then put them together. Maybe about like that. I'll glue the top piece onto that and glue the whole thing on. That's about how much glue. And then have it coming out like that. Just made it a little bushier instead of being so long. So we're going to do the same to the bottom. Cutting it right there. gluing this piece onto the smaller piece. There we go, just like that. And then putting more glue on these leaves. Doesn't need a lot to hold it down. Okay, we're gonna stick that right about like that. How's that? That doesn't look bad. So you're gonna have to fussy cut this, which is relatively easy. We've done it before. I'm not gonna make you sit and watch me do it, but just come a little bit along the edge. I leave a little bit of a edge there. With the magic of TV, I already have it done. I have the flower going up this way, so we're going to put that on with dimensionals. I'm going to use 3 dimensionals on that. Okay, 2 and 3. All right, and that's going to go right about there. And then our bow is going to get put on with glue dot. So I'm going to try and fold the glue dot in half. So I'm going to put it, if you can see what I'm doing here, I'm putting it on half of the bow. I'm going to pull it up, and then I'm going to fold the glue dot over onto itself to make it thinner. All right, and then we're going to put it right about here underneath that flower. Okay, and now the gems. I have 1 large, 2 small. I'm going to put the large one down toward the bottom, and the 2 small. One is going to go up here, and one is going to go over here next to that. And that's card number 2. That was a quick and easy card, but really, really pretty. Now we'll move on to card number 3. Okay, so here is card number 3. You've been on my mind, and I used the beautiful butterflies. Not the stamp set, but I used the die. Not even, well, the dies. I used the dies for the small butterflies. Here's the die set. And these butterflies I use in little bodies. Isn't that cute? And they have a big butterfly, and they have a couple of labels on there. And it goes with a stamp set here that I actually just got. I didn't have it before, but here's the stamp set. So it comes in a bundle. I didn't write it in the directions as a bundle, but because we didn't use it as a bundle. And it has nice sentiments in here too. So you could do something different in here if you did get this whole bundle. It's a really great bundle. All right, so let's start with this. This is Lost Lagoon. Okay. Here's the ribbon. So we're going to pull that out. You have 3 gems that are going to be hiding in there. You're going to have this vellum, which Stampin' Up! Doesn't sell vellum. Hopefully they will sell it again because so many people really love it. So this is from my old stash of vellum cardstock. I'm sure if you had to get vellum, you could get it on Amazon. So I'm going to be putting the butterfly in that area, so that's why I don't care if that glob of glue is there. This is the sentiment, and also I cut your butterflies and stuff out of the layer that's going to go on the inside. So this piece, oh, don't lose your little butterflies there. This piece goes on the inside. So we're going to glue that down. I'm just going to put glue on along the edges. It doesn't really matter. I just don't want it on my table. So we're going to glue that down, leaving a little bit of a border. I'm going to take one of the butterflies in the body, and what I want to do with this butterfly is I want to put some Wink of Stella on it. So I'm going to color the butterfly first with the Wink of Stella before I glue it in. You could glue it once, I mean, you could do it once it's in there, but it's always, you can make a mess on your desk instead of making a mess in your card, right? Okay, we're going to put a little bit of glue right down the center there and put his little body in. And his head sticks up, just like that. Isn't he cute with that Wink of Stella? Can you see it? There it is. You can see the shimmer. And then we're just going to glue that on the inside. All right, it gets glued right there. Open the card and glue it in. All right. This is a good way to utilize your paper and not waste a whole sheet of paper in here by cutting all your little butterflies out with it. Layering it up, nobody's going to know the difference. Just you. Okay. That's that. So now this gets glued down. No, we're not going to glue this down first. We're going to build the front of the card on that because we're going to be putting ribbon on it. So you're going to take your DSP, this DSP, let me get the name of it over here, and I'm going to leave about, I didn't leave much, did I? Maybe about an 1/8. So this DSP is called Mixed Media Florals. Really pretty DSP. We're going to put this down and this down. And instead of going crazy trying to glue it in, I have enough room on it so you can just tape it on the back side. So I'm going to take regular tape, okay, and just tape it on the back. Flip it over, roll it over. You could do this with tear and tape too. If you wanted to attach it with the tear and tape, you could do that too. But you know what? I just felt like making it super simple. Just push it a little bit. Isn't this ribbon fabulous? It's really nice. They had silver ribbon like this in the past, and now they have gold. It's in the mini catalog. You'll find it in the mini. If you're shopping catalogs, I put 2 pieces on there to make sure it stays put. Okay, that's the only thing. You want to make sure it stays put. And we're going to glue this down now. And I'm just going to put glue right over that, so I don't think it's going anywhere. You know, and you can decide which side you like better. This one indents in and this one pops out. So you can always put it on the other side too. Flip it the other way. This piece, if you feel like it. Okay, that's going to get glued in. This is going to get popped with dimensionals. We'll put 4 on, right around. It doesn't matter where. But I do want to keep this glue part, like where my butterfly is going to go. I'm going to put it just a little toward the right. And we're going to stamp our sentiment in Lost Lagoon. You've been on my mind. I'm going to do that right like that. Beautiful. Okay, and we're going to pop that with dimensionals 2, and I'm going to put 3 on this right across here. And that's going to go right up about there. Okay, now we're going to put this butterfly together. Actually, I want to color the small one again with the Wink of Stella. You could color the big one too, but I'm not going to do the big one, just a small one. And you don't actually need that piece because the big body is going to go on this one. But I thought if you wanted to, you can always do this differently if you wanted to have 3 butterflies on here. All right, so this is going to get glued into the center part. Okay, just like that. And then his body is going to go over that. Not on his head, just his body. Okay, that's the only part you're going to put glue on. All right. Okay. So I don't know if you want to take your bone folder and maybe curl him a little, you could do that. Just gently pull on him so he's a little off the... So what did I glue that down? I think I glued it down. We're going to just glue this part down. Just right here. Leave the wings unglued, you know. There you go. So it kind of pops up a little. Isn't that cute? We got gems. So I have one here. Oops. And one big one and 2 small ones. And then this card's done. These are quick cards this time, but cute. I think they're really coming out cute. I hope you like them too. All right, let's move on to card number 4. So here's card number 4, and I definitely saved the biggest one for last. This is a lot of layers and a lot of pieces to it. It's a happy birthday card. Very, very colorful. Opens up like this, and then it has another inside piece. And these crabs are from the DSP, which is called Friends of the Ocean. And then also this DSP here is a Sale-a-bration DSP Toadstool Gardens. You get that for free with a $60 purchase. So, all right, let's put that up there. So here's your pieces. There's a ton of pieces in here, but it's a simple card. It really is a simple card. It goes together quick. All right. So here's your gems, don't lose them. Here's your 2 crabs. You can decide which one you want on the front. I got an extra label in there. That's okay. These 2 get layered up. We're going to layer these together here. Okay. And then I'm going to take this big piece, gets layered onto the inside. So you can decide which side you want on this too. It's up to you. I put the one where it pops out, or it's different. You'll have to look at it and decide what you want. There's no right or wrong. I don't think there's a right or wrong. That gets layered up so it's all even along the inside, just like that. Probably should have put a little more glue along the edge here. Want that to stay down. I don't know why it's curling up because of the embossing. All right. Okay, now we're going to layer these pieces on the front. these two pieces. One goes here. And we're going to layer this. Actually, I'm going to put that right over it. It's only a little bit of a border on these. And that goes on the front flap and the inside of the top flap. And make sure the DSP is going the right way. What do you think of this color, man? I don't know. It's very bright and very springy, that's for sure. And for a little girl's birthday or a little boy, maybe not a little boy's, I don't know, I guess. A little boy's birthday. Very colorful. That goes there. This goes here. And you know, if you want, you can always flip onto the other sides. If you're not loving that wild color, it will still go, you know. So you can always make this your own however you want. We're going to take, this is an inside card, okay, the inside card. It's going to get layered with the melon and the toadstool DSP here. Look at the other side of that. The toadstool DSP is very colorful too. I'll show it to you. I'll show you the pieces here in a second if you want. Okay, let me show you so I don't forget, because I always forget to do it. I tell you I'll do it and then I forget. But here's the toadstool paper, and this is free with the $60 purchase during celebration that's going on right now. So you get 8 or, gosh, I don't know, I'll have to look. There's the toadstools. But this is nice, you know, with the wood backgrounds. There's some nice colors on, or nice papers on the other side like this. I think this is really nice. Not loving that, but I love that one. And this is really nice too, with the toadstools on the other side. This is really nice, a regular paper. That one has toadstools too. And then this, which have little snails on them. But it's cute paper. Sometimes if you don't like the toadstool part, you'll like the other side. So what I want to do now, I want to put this one on first. And I'm going to put this on with dimensionals. I'm doing the same thing I did before to kind of line it up. I'm going to put the piece that I'm putting down there so I can see it, and then making sure I'll put 3 going here. All right. Okay, here we go. So I want this. Oh, you know what? I was going to put this one in first. Okay, wait a minute. Back up the phone. All right, so this one I'm going to put in. So it's like a 1/4 of an inch here and just a little bit more on the right and the left, and the top's going to be not a lot, okay? Because what I want to happen is this to go right in that spot. Yeah, that's what's going to happen. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to glue this in. So leave about 1/8 of an inch on the top. Hold it and make sure it's even on the right and the left. And whatever it is on the bottom, that's what it is. Okay, so that's going to get there. And then you're going to close this piece and you're going to put this piece on so it's even with that designer series paper. Okay, because you want that to be covered. And then you hold it down. Okay? Perfect. Okay? All right, now we're going to do some stamping. Oh, you know what? I should have stamped this first. But we are not going to make a mistake, right? Nope. So we got the happy birthday. And the inside says, wishing you all the happiness in the world. That's going to go there. And this one is on a label, so it's not that difficult to do. So the two that are on a label are fine. So we're going to grab the Melon Mambo out again. And happy birthday. And the happy birthday is from Translucent Florals, okay? We got the happy birthday, you're the best, and wishing you all the happiness in the world. And this is still available in the large catalog, the main catalog. All right, happy birthday. You know what? I want to test drive this on a scrap piece of paper, which I need to grab. Make sure it's inked up. It is. Now, I'm going to put this just a hair toward the right. And then we're going to put little bubbles on. And the bubbles are from this Ocean Friends stamp set with the little bubbles here. We're going to do that with Pool Party. Oh no, with Summer Splash, I think. Yeah, we're going to do that with Summer Splash. And I'm just going to do like a bubble and then go down again. Okay. And maybe one over here. Oops, picked it up. Isn't that cute? That just makes a little something something. We're going to layer this on the pumpkin pie piece. We're going to cut the pumpkin pie piece the long way. And I'm going to put glue on the actual label and line up to give it just a little bit of color popping out. And it kind of comes together here, so it doesn't, I think it looks fine. It's fun to do this. That way you don't have to, there you go. Do one other side, try and make it straight, just like that. And this is going to get popped up with dimensionals. I'm going to put 3 across the back, and that'll hold on your layer 2. So we lost power today, and I'm on the generator, so hopefully the generator doesn't crap out before I finish this video. We're going to put that down there. All right, so I have the orange crab on here, and what I did is I tucked one of his little claws under there. So I'm going to glue that claw down, and I'm going to put a dimensional on this part, all right, on the top part, and then put a little glue here so that part's flat. So I'm going to tuck that under. It's getting stuck on the, and then bring it just like that. So that part will be flat and that part will be popped. All right. Inside here, we're going to put one of these, and I have "You're the Best" on here. You know, and I didn't put bubbles on this, but I think I will. And I just lost power. Okay, it went back on. So I think I'm going to do bubbles on this one on the inside, like we have on the one on the outside. I just think it gives it a little something. I'm going to do one here and maybe one up here. How cute is that? All right, bubbles are done. So this is going to get glued onto the inside part here on the card, inside card. And just center it as best you can. It'll be covered by the card above. And then now is the test. Hopefully I can get this stamped without wrecking it. I can always fix it if I can't, so we'll see. Okay, wishing you all the happiness in the world goes over here. Ah, good. And the other little crab is going to get glued on down over here. So this paper has these big crabs, and it has lobsters on it too. Really cute stuff. And the die cut the crustaceans from the paper. So there you go. How's that? Oh, and then we need our gems. Let's put our gems on. I'm going to put one here, and one down below. How's that? There you go. That's card number 4. I hope you liked it. You were the best. Wishing you all the happiness in the world. It looks a little crooked, but that's okay. That's going to have to do. So that's card number 4. Thanks so much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you like the content, leave me a comment, hit the like and subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate it. It would help my channel. If you have any questions, leave a comment, or you can text me or call me. Otherwise, have fun creating the cards. See you next month. Bye.